Welcome to First Strike. I'm your host, Ferdinand. And joining me today is my co-host, RB Motita, and of course, we have our special guest, Dr. Paul Motita. Good morning, RB.
Morning, Sir Bobot.
So, today, what do we have for our viewers? We, I think we're going to have our first PECA virtual
Virtual.
annual competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the first of its kind in the Philippines, right?
Yeah. For the virtual po, this is the first time.
Yes. And for our viewers, for those who are new, would like to invite you always to watch First Strike, and we would like to ask you to please like, share, and subscribe First Strike because we are your source of information in Filipino martial arts, and we do this live streaming program. So this is our first pickup virtual competition, right, RB? No,
Yes,
I
yes,
think
Sir Bobot.
in Anyo, it is, let's just give a little information for our viewers. Anyo is a prearranged, choreographed, and artistic set of movements which shows both defensive and offensive moves with the use of sticks, replicas of wooden Filipino weapons, and of course, they also have metallic replicas, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Now, RB, you are also an active participant of virtual competitions in in Anyo. Okay, so I
Yeah,
think
yeah. Actually, this is my first time na sumali po sa virtual ano.
so we have a lot of to our viewers right now. We're going to show you the eight, right? The top eight annual winners of the first backup virtual annual competition. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes, Motita.
also join us today as we make some commentaries on our annual competitions. Of course, we have here our co-host, RB Butita. She's the expert in anyo. So RB, let's try to watch this. Now for all of you, please follow us always because we'll be coming up with a lot of features. Okay, so right now we're going to show you eight, the top eight competitors. No? You can get a lot of information from this one. No, RB, what can you say?
Yes, yes, Sir Bobot. Makakaiba kayong iba, makakuha din po ng techniques kung paano sila gumawa ng anyo nila. And with that, makakatulong din yung ipapalabas natin sa kanila.
Oo, may inspire din sila, di ba? Oh,
Yes,
kasi
yes, tama sir.
mga ano to top winners. Yun dito yung show natin yung mga top winners lang. Oh, the top performers. Okay? So, who will be our first, who will be our first competitor? I think our
Uh,
first,
our first competitor is Leslie Avila from Northern Central Mindanao.
okay. So, here now, we have Leslie Avila.
Habang naghihintay tayo, Sir Bot, no, gusto ko lang i-plug yung ating sponsors, no? Yung Gcash, yung Sea Oil, and yung Tumandok Handy.
Yes, they are our sponsors who makes our show possible. Okay. So, Leslie Avila from Central Mindanao. Okay, let's watch Leslie right now. So she starts with the pugay, right? The courtesy. Now, courtesy is very important. After the courtesy, she starts with her lightning speed moves, both executing upper and lower techniques. We have kicks, RB. Do we have kicks? She just executed a kick.
Pero para sa akin kasi sir, sa ano na to, competition, I think hindi ko ata allowed yung kicks kasi traditional anyo po eh.
Bilis niya, oh. Tingnan mo. You could just imagine.
Consistent yung ano niya, yung speed niya po.
Consistent yung speed. Yeah. And she plays around the whole area, no? She plays around the whole competition area. This is one fearsome lady. You could just imagine if you're fighting against somebody with live weapons who moves like that. Okay, there you have it, Miss Avila. Another pugay. Okay, RB, what can you say about her moves? Very consistent.
Opo, sa speed pa lang po and sa power niya, mula una hanggang dulo po, consistent po yung ano niya, moves niya. Hindi nag-ano.
He was using also the whole floor, right? You can use the whole area. There's no limit to it. Okay, yeah. What's nice with that is that she was using the whole competition area. So to our viewers, as long as you're within the area, you can use it and express as much as you can. Okay, so that was a very, very stunning and a very fast execution of techniques by Miss Avila. So there you can see the circular strikes again, very dominant in Anyo. Then who's our next competitor?
Our next competitor is Mary Gwyneth Lim from Davao region.
Gwyneth Lim. Okay, let's see Gwyneth. I see that they are looking for gyms where they can execute. Okay, so they have to put their names, introduce themselves.
Isa po silang region na
yeah. You know what I really like in Filipino martial arts is the importance they give to pugay, courtesy.
So, respective po sa mga judges.
Now, Leslie, if you notice right now, she's fond of low and deep stances. Yeah. See? Look at how she transitions from deep stances to upright position. Very, very fast. Actually, these moves make the anime more beautiful. Right, RB?
Yes po. Yung mga lower stances po, parang mas na-emphasize po nila yung art. Ganon. Mas maganda po tignan.
Yeah. She throws more techniques on the upper level, right? Not so much on the low level.
Yes.
And she's also using, I think, what? A metallic replica of a bolo? A sword and dagger. For the benefit of our viewers, espada y daga is Spanish for sword and dagger. Okay, so this is a two-weapon competition. There you have it. Another very powerful and outstanding performance from our friend. From where is she again?
Davao region.
Davao. Mary Gwyneth Lim. That was a very, I like her. I like her performance because she was trying to emphasize also the low movements. You see, in Arnis, you don't only have to execute upper level movements, you have to execute middle level, and the deep stances helps her in executing low techniques. Okay, Who is our third player, RB? Do the honors to introduce.
Our third player is Erlin May Sakay from Northern Central Mindanao.
You seem to have a lot of players from Mindanao.
Sir. I think
Actually, okay. Now this player is more upright. He does a lot of circular movements, which are powerful strikes. Actually, the leaping circular movements make your routine more difficult and can give you more points. See, another circular movement there. But she's more upright. If you notice, she's more upright, right?
yes. And she uses the mat talaga o hindi siya nagstay dun sa maliit lang na space.
Yes. So.
Maging maganda yung galaw mo kapag feel mo talaga yung mat.
And there's also an equal usage of both sides, both hands.
Yes.
So, maganda yun, no? May leap siya. Again, another low attack. Transition back to high attack, high level attack, middle level. Both hands, a strong balance of both sides. Attack on both sides. Okay.
Naging maganda rin yung performance niya, sir, kasi consistent din po yung speed and power simula nung umpisa until natapos siya. Yeah.
So essentially in competition, it's very important that you have to maintain that speed and power.
Yes.
Okay?
Po.
I think we're up to our next competitor.
Yeah. Our next competitor po is Eliza Nashon from Southern Luzon po.
Southern Luzon. Ito naman, tingnan natin. Oh. There, there. Ugay. Okay. Started with circular moves, rapid hand movements, rapid exchanges on both sides. The sword and dagger were given equal treatments. Very nice, very nice. More upright. It's more upright. Okay. What can you say about her stances, maybe?
Sa stances po doon ako nag-ano kasi ay medyo nakatayo po siya.
Oh, there yun.
Observation ko.
Oh, may
Like
siya
sa
nag-transition.
Like sa mga nauna po, mas na-emphasize po yung stances nila. Kaya mas maganda po yung execution.
Pero if you notice, she's very rapid. Lightning speed hand movements. Oh, I like those thrusts. It's very seldom that you see thrust in new forms. Now she's more of an upright fighter. Yes, that's so deep stance. Very nice execution. Very rapid, lightning fast movements. Good balance of both left and right side treatment. Balance and consistency is very good. Okay. Alisa Faye Nashon. Yes, she's our next player. It's very nice, no? Maybe we can sometimes show them in slow-mo next time so that they can get some techniques from our players. But
mas maganda po kasi para yung iba, if hindi po sila makabuild or makagawa ng this way po, makakaano sila. Pagsasama-sama po nila yung techniques and makabuild sila ng isang pinapay.
yes, Miss Alinette Brillantes. Now let's see what Alinette has to offer. These players are very young, they're very fast, very active. So inspiring. How I wish I also started early. Okay. Take it away, RB. Si RB makikritik ngayon.
As you can see po, no, yung movement niya, mas pinapakita niya po yung slicing, yung tusok, though yung galaw niya is
artistic, no?
Yeah.
The artistic side.
Yeah, opo, yun.
Yeah. The beauty.
Mas parang malinis tingnan kasi nakikita mo yung galaw ng disco.
Especially sa mga baguhan, the more that they can appreciate the techniques that they're being executed. So RP in Anyo doesn't really have to be fast. Sometimes you can do it slow.
Yes, sir. Hindi naman po buong, para sa akin pa, hindi po buong anyo po is sobrang bilis na ganun. May maganda rin po yung may fast and slow, pero andun pa rin po yung consistency.
So another tip for our players, you can do it fast, you can do it slow, you can make it powerful. More importantly, it has also to be artistic.
Yeah, tama.
Yes. That is where the culture side of Arnis comes in. Okay, who's our next player?
The next player is Trisha from Central Visayas.
Oh, at least now we have somebody from Central Philippines. I like her yellow sticks. Yeah. But I think the yellow sticks give a better impression of the moves. It makes the routine more colorful, more vibrant. Again, I like the upright and the transition to low movements, high, middle, low level techniques. How about the consistency? Okay. She's more upright also, no? There, low technique, attack to the legs, sweep, again, low techniques. You know, inspiring, it's very difficult to block against low techniques and attacks to the legs. Beautiful routine. Very beautiful routine. And I like the highlight of the yellow sticks. So for our players who are watching, using colorful sticks can add a little bit of flavor to your anyo. No? Metallic sticks can also add shine and sparkle. In this case, the yellow sticks did a lot of highlight to your moves. Our next player is, our next player is no other than our co-host herself, the young RB Motita. Okay, now, RB, try to make a self-commentary on your execution.
Yes.
I'll give you the floor.
Yeah. I-share ko po ba what naging experience ko?
Sige. Dito, yung ano.
Okay. Nung ginawa ko po itong training ito, just a little background context. This is my first time na sumali ako na virtual anyo. Since, medyo, alam niyo na po, medyo inaabot ako ng pero, yeah, nagawa ko naman siya, na-execute ko siya kung ano yung pinagawa sa akin. And nag-train ako talaga face-to-face with my trainer po na nakabisado ko naman siya within weeks somehow, gano'n. And yeah, nakuha ko naman po siya kung ano yung gustong i-perform ko po na competition.
You like those light, narrow stances. Some kind of a cat stance there. Then you go to a kneeling position, transition again to a standing position, going around, emphasizing each move. I like the upward slice, the upward strikes. Very nice, very beautiful done. Figure 8, reverse figure 8. Then you go down again, overhead strike, an overhead block, and the pugay. Very beautiful, RB. Very beautiful.
Thank you so much, sir.
Again, nice balance. Miss RB, the tita herself, the woman behind the stick. Very nice. Now, I like our performers right now because they're so agile, they're so fast. You can, you can just wonder where they get those speed, where they get all those power. The transitions are very good, very fast, very rapid, very sweet, very smooth. The transitions are very nice. Yeah, accuracy and fine tuning of the movements are just so impressive. And I think we're going to move now to our champion. Now, RB, who's our champion?
Yeah. Our champion here is Jezebel Motsillo from Davao, Paraga. She is Philippine national. Davao.
Jezebel Moncilio from Davao. Again, another young lady from Mindanao. I really like the powerful execution of the techniques. Very powerful. So our next player is a national player.
Yes,
Philippine team athlete. Okay. She starts from a low position. Bugay. Ready stance. Okay. She starts with thrusts, rapid figure 8, iron techniques, overhead slashes, wide stances, intertwined with upright stances. Very nice transitions. Wow. Nice transitions from high position to low position.
very smooth po.
Very smooth, yes. And she gives a good balance of the slash, strikes, and the thrust. Oh.
Yung sa stances din po. And lower stances.
Wide low stance. Yeah. Wide low stance really give a good impression sa nanyo.
Yes po.
Yes. Again, for the benefit of our viewers, it should be artistic, choreographed, and pre-arranged set of movements. Very beautiful and awesome performance. The exactness of the exactness of the moves, the transitions, the flow, the stream of the techniques are just so very, very powerful and very beautiful. So, again, so how did you feel? I think you ranked number 2 in the first virtual competition of the PECA.
It feels so happy po kasi since sabi ko nga po, this is my first time to join in the virtual competition. Dati kasi mas nasanay ako sa face-to-face po na competition and trainings po. And ayun, naging masaya po sa akin kasi at nakakuha ko ng second place which is silver.
Very nice. So do you also, know these competitors? Do you know them personally?
Personally, hindi po. Hindi ko po sila nakaka-mingle po.
Okay, so let's go back to the videos that we saw. Overall, what would you suggest as far as movements are concerned? If you're just okay.
Suggestion ko lang po, saan nyo, ang kailangan po talaga yung consistency, yung speed, yung power, lalo na yung sa stances po para makita yung art and yung itself.
And of course, artistic expression. No, kahit yung face, no? They should paint their war faces. Yung kanong ganun, di ba? Yes. Fearsome war faces. So, there you have it, folks. We have shown you the videos of our top 8 annual contestants in the first virtual national annual competition. Now we're going to show you a training video of our co-host. We remind you, our co-host is a two-time national Palarong champion. No? So, she is a person to be careful with as far as competition is concerned. So, RB, I want you to take away and take our viewers on a tour of your training regimen. We're going to show you the training of RB, what she does, on how she became a champion. Okay, RB.
Yes, as you can see on this video right now, flinag ko siya. Meron kasi akong YouTube channel. Gusto ko lang i-share sa inyo yung YouTube channel ko. RB Motita. Ayan, please subscribe ko YouTube channel. So, yan. Ayan. So, kasi nga dito sa video na to, wala pa. Dito ko nilagay yung naging training ko. Para dun sa first spec-off competition, which is nga yung Spaday Daga, and I got silver. Ayan. Medyo nakakaya. But yes, dude. Ayan.
Because you have a video channel, you can share with other people. Okay, the training regimen, we're going to show you training. RB, how much time do you invest in training before a competition?
Before this competition, takes 3 hours kasi hindi po pwede masyado yung tao sa labas. Kaya limited time lang po yung training time kasi yung days naman po, when it comes sa days, tinake namin siya twice a week and 3 hours per day. Ganun po.
Okay. Who made your choreography, if you don't mind me asking? You did it yourself?
No. My trainer po ako, and also with the help of my father, which is si Doc Motita. Ayun po, tinulungan niya po ako para magawa po yung anyong na pinerform ko. Ito po yung nakita nyo. Ayan yung first day po ng training namin. Kaya medyo shirt pa ako dyan. Ginagamay-gamay ko lang po muna yung unang tinuro sa akin. Hindi kinakabisado ko pala. Step by step. Step by step po para makumpleto ko yung buong anyo. Yung po yung kasama ko dyan. Ano po?
So, Bobby, when you choreograph as you go along, or you already have a set of choreography before you start?
We set choreography po before mag-start.
So, nagawa na yan?
Yes po. Nagawa na siya ng trainer po namin and tinuro na lang po sa akin. Step by step, unti-unti. Para makabisado ko po yung buhay.
So, how long did it take you to memorize 1 minute, the 1 minute or 2 minute routine?
Siguro po yung yun po, yung 2 days na yun, and every 3 hours po, mas nag-focus po kasi talaga akong kabisaduhin siya. Since limited time lang po talaga ang paglabas-labas, ayun, finocus ko po siya yung time na yun para makabisado ko po siya. Tapos every may training po, dinadagdagan. Mas pinofocus ko po yung sarili ko para makabisado ko po yung
Notice ko sa competition nyo, di ba, mabilis. You play with the whole area. Is there a time na let's say pa nag-compete ka, kahit nalimutan mo yung routine mo, pwede ba mag-adlib?
Pwede po. Pwede siya mag-adlib pag individual.
Okay.
Para hindi po masira yung performance. Pwede po mag-adlib. As long as kaya po ng player na mag-adlib para hindi po siya mawala dun sa performance.
So the more techniques you know, the better chance you have to do adlib, right?
Opo.
So ikaw, pag nag-compete ka doon, when you won, nag-adlib ka ba doon?
Since
habang
katagal ko po naglalaro ng hindi po ako nakapag-adlib. Kasi kabado rin po kasi ako pag naglalaro. So mas eager po talaga ako mas kabisaduhin siya kesa po mag-adlib. Kasi mas nawawala po ako sa momentum pagka iba po yung
So here, to our viewers, very important, diligence, investment in time. perseverance. These are some of the virtues that you
Yes,
have
po.
to have if you want to be a champion.
Yes, that's
Oh,
right, sir.
diba yun? So, there we have it all. Yes, I think we can have a lot of inspiration from our co-host, the young RD Motita. Again, as she said, she invest at least 2 hours a day, 2 to 3 times a week. And how long did it take you? 2 meetings only and you memorized the whole routine?
Yeah.
Oh, siguro para sa mga matanda katulad ko, mga 2 weeks, pwede na ako makapag-memorize sa isang routine. Okay. Yeah. So there you have it, Miss RB Motita, the national champion, and of course, let's give credit to Dr. Paul Motita, the man behind RB, the trainer also, the inspiration of our national champion. This is a father and daughter tandem working together. So, I think we have to get the parents involved also in Arnis. No? They're a very big factor. So, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite you. It's nice here in First Strike because we show champions, we show the training methods, and the people here who are watching us can really learn a lot from our program. No? So, RB, next time, let's try to get some of your techniques also so that we can inspire the young people to do anyo. And of course, as RB said, we would like to invite you to watch her video also, her YouTube channel. Okay, now here we have a profile of Miss RB Motita. RB, how old were you? Well, okay, here. We have here a clip when you won the championship, right?
For silver po, silver. Yes. I think so.
Was this a palaro?
No, competition lang po. Live stick competition po. Held in Ateneo.
Okay.
And
So you
yes,
have
and,
this video clip? Yeah.
opo. Yeah, since as you can see sa video, pinapakita ko kung paano po ako nagsimula. I started Arnis po talaga when I was 7 years old po. Parang saling get lang po ako nun kasi bata-bata pa. And this was my first competition, NCR competition. That was 2011 po. Yeah.
You won in this competition?
No, sir. But this is my first time po.
So how did you feel?
Masaya naman po kasi that time po kasi iba't iba po yung iba't ibang places po yung nakakalaban nyo. And yun, dito po nag-start yung sa friendship po, yung mga iba't ibang team. Ayan. Andyan po yung naka-yellow po kami. This was my second palarong pambansa held in Laguna. Yeah. Yes. And yan. Sa other clip po kasi, more on competition na lang po, outside competition. Yeah, this is my sister and she's also playing Arnis with me. Milo Little Olympics.
You're competing in both Palaban and Anyo.
Yes, sir. Right now po, mas naging active po yung sister ko sa competition po. Bata pa po siya.
Ikaw, which do you prefer? Anyo or Laban?
For me, labanan po.
Labanan.
Yes po, labanan. Padded and the live stick competition.
Well, actually, there should be a good balance, no? Because even in other martial arts, there's a balance between the forms or the kata, as they call it, and the sparring. But what's nice with the you also is you hone your form. It's a form and function thing, right? So you don't only hone your techniques, you also refine them, and it makes your technique more seamless and beautiful. No? So it's nice na dalawa talaga, di ba?
Oo. Mas maganda po. Na-explore ng isang ang arnisador talaga yung anyo and sa labanan.
Ito naman, sa training mo, how much time do you invest training during Palaban?
Yeah. Sa Nung face-to-face po talaga, ang training po is mahaba since morning till afternoon. Kaya, yes po. Since we started at 8 a.m., 8 a.m. and we finished at 5 p.m. po.
So for your cardio, what do you do?
Cardio, we do drills po. Drills like jogging, ladders, like that. Tsaka yung ano din po, yung sa gulong, pumapalo rin po sa gulong. May certain minute po or seconds para maano po yun.
Yeah. So Sir Paul, maybe you'd like to comment on the training of RB. Sir Paul, baka si Sir Paul gusto niya mag-comment. Sir, naka-mute ka. You might want to comment on the training of RB. Ayun. You can...
Nag-lag ako
Okay lang, sir. You're doing fine. You're doing okay.
Okay. So, siguro, one thing that kailangan sa training, of course, is develop the skills through drills nga. Sinasabi niyang drills kanina. And at the same time, yung focus. Kasi pag walang focus, kahit nawawala ang ano natin. So, yun yung ano dyan Yan yung key. To, at the same time, siyempre, perform the techniques properly. Yan. Kasi kailangan natin. And of course, may design program. Yes. Hindi basta palo lang ng palo. Of course, we have to design the program because ang training, especially sa mga athlete, total package yan. Hindi yan isang movements lang. Okay, isang package lang.
In training, do they do weight training also?
Sometimes, ginagawa din natin yan because we develop the muscles Okay. So, kailangan ang training ng since we do it fast movements, so yung weight training niya, although hindi naman katulad ng bodybuilding talaga, it's just additional muscles lang para mag-sustain yung muscles when it comes yung kanyang hindi siya ma-stress too much. At the same time, ma-exercise din yung muscles natin, ma-develop, ma-build siya para nga ma-sustain siya during the performance.
Okay. So, before we go to our second segment, I would just like to encapsulate what we saw today. So again, let's go back to the anyo. Again, it's a clear range, it's artistic, and it's choreographed. So in doing anyo, you have to make it beautiful, you have to make it deadly, and you have to make it powerful also. There should be a balance between high and low techniques, a good balance between the two hands execution, especially if you're executing espada idaga. Okay? So, but before we proceed, again, we would like to thank our sponsors, Kumando Handicraft. We would like to thank Sea Oil, and we would like to thank Chicas, our sponsors who made our script and our program possible. Now, for our second segment, we would like to introduce again our ever-present and our ever-generous Dr. Motita, because he has something nice in store for us, which he calls the Fast Strike. Dr. Paul Motita, welcome again to First Strike. Good morning.
Okay, good morning to you both. Good morning, RB. At least kanina nakita na nila ako because nakapasok tayo for some answering questions. But this time, actually, my focus here for this program is, of course, to introduce another types of competitions, online competitions. Actually, first time itong mangyayari, and we will just have a trial this next week, siguro, ayan. Pero mas maganda if we discuss how it was conceptualized and what's the purpose, bakit natin gagawin itong First Strike. Ayan, kaya nga sabi, First Strike, First Combative Virtual competition. This will be the first time for Arnis. Ayan. Okay? So, yun, Sir Bot.
So, sir, what's the difference between the competition we just showed, the fast track? What's the difference?
Okay. Una, the concept talaga nitong fast strike, or we call it fast striking because the fast strike is the title itself. Pero yung fast striking, ito po ang magiging competition natin. Pabilis yung fast from the word itself, fast striking. And striking from from Arnis itself, diba? Ang Arnis kasi striking. So pinagdugtong natin yan into one concept as a fast striking. Saan po it was actually developed or conceptualized based pa rin po sa ating mga competition in both sa sa dating normal, no? So since this new normal, alam niyo naman hindi naman po pwedeng ganito na lang tayo, manatili tayo sa bahay at wala tayong gagawin. This was actually conceptualized and introduced sa mga kasamahan natin since last year pa ako nag-concept nito
Wow.
Kaya lang hindi lang nabibigyan ng pagkakataon kasi we focus much on anyo kasi alam natin yung anyo pwedeng walang face to face We're talking here of pandemic. So dahil sa pandemic, maraming nabago, maraming binago talaga. So this time natin yung bigyan natin ng pansin na ang mga bata una manatili sa kanilang bahay, but hindi lang manatili sa bahay na magbi-video games or nakaupo na lang. Siyempre, mga arnisador yan, mga physically active yan, ang hirap para sa kanila na manatili lang sa bahay na walang ginagawa. So we conceptualize several competitions like the anyo competition, yan yung una kasi given yan So at least walang face-to-face, pwedeng gawin ng bata mag-isa and in the simple video. So we conceptualize the video how to judge yan ang inuna natin with the help of my director sa Region 3 ng PECAP, si Director Joel Madrona, since he is also part of Mother Arnis. So parang medyo active siya, kaya pinag-uusapan namin constantly kung anong mga gagawing competition. So he usually sponsors virtual competitions sa kanyang proactive. Actually, kahit na hindi pa virtual noon, very si Director Joel Madrona na magkaroon ng competition kasi advocacy niya rin yun but being part of Mother Arnis, so parang niya yun, sabi niya, sir, continue tayo with this online competition. So nagkaroon ng mga online competitions, puro yung nakita natin. Kaya ang anyo competition na online ay na-develop siya hindi one day lang. It was developed actually through the process mula nung nag-umpisa ang pandemic. Kaya ang ating first PECAP competition, kung kaninang pinanood natin, kanilang nakita, to add on, hindi yan isang araw na pinag-usapan. Matagal po namin pinag-isipan kasi una-una, anong consideration natin dito sa Pilipinas? Of course, the consideration is of course yung connections. We do problems. Hindi naman tayo kasing fast ng connections with other countries. So, we do a lot of trial and error. In fact, we try it with live, of course, with my director Joel Madrona. We do it live. We try it on live judging. We try it parang advanced judging, pre-judging. So marami kaming just sinubukan. This was not established in just one setup. Kaya ngayon, medyo na kami doon nung ma-establish natin ng maayos yung online competitions with the anyo. Now, we try. Sabi ko, let's add on. Kasi mahirap naman yung mga, sabing ani RB, di ba, mas favor siya sa labanan, di ba? Ikaw naman, mas maraming labanan player. Sabi ko sa kanya, dapat mag-focus tayo, tingnan natin, paano natin, with of course, with the members of the board ng PECAP na nakakasama natin. Nung una, hindi mo nang binigyan kasi nga mahirap palabasin yung mga bata. But this time, I already conceptualized because alam niyo naman, I am into sports. I have actually, yan yung aking life. Kasi I took up Masters in Sports Management. So, alam ko kung ano yung mga, siguro yun lang ang naka-add-on sa akin as an organisador at the same time into sports as a profession. So, oftentimes, I conceptualize rules. Yan. So, kahit na po yung mga rules na ginawa natin noon, games na ginawa natin noon, kasi kasama yan sa pinag-aaralan, ginawa natin. But of course, in this time of pandemic, this is another chapter ng competition side. So, again, ulitin ko lang sa mga listeners natin. Of course, Filipinos are not fast in technology, pero we adapt what are existing. We adapt. So, we adapt ng competition. So, ginawa natin yan, puro anyo muna. And this time, as you see, yung fast strike, actually last year pa to, tapos na ang concept. But we will just start now. Ayan.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Magtatanong ako. I just want to make clear. Anyo is anyo forms, right?
Yes.
Yung fast strike, are we talking about abilisan ng pag-strike?
Yes. Basically, yes.
So it's pabilisan ng execution ng technique.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Sir, perhaps makita naman natin, no? Ano yung mga categories nung competition?
Okay. Ganito, sir, no? First, how it was conceptualized again, balikan lang natin ang competition natin during normal. Anyo and labanan. Ayan. So, the fast strike is actually conceptualized sa labanan. Kaya, whatever movements you have in labanan, ito yung isushow mo ngayon because wala ka mang kalaban because, of course, ang competition sa labanan is face-to-face talaga yan.
Face.
We think of not all the time naman kasi kailangan mo talagang humarap sa kalaban eh. But what if we judge yung mga skills mo through your own movement? Ayan. So, dito, show your best sparring strike, sabi nga sa ating first criteria. Napaka-simple criteria lang po ito kasi it's very easy to communicate with the athletes. Sabi natin, show your best sparring strike. Ano yung pinakamagaling sa'yo? Pinakamagaling mong technique. Yan. Yan. Diyan lang, self-conceptualization for the athlete. Alam na nila, itong ginagawa ko. So, using a focus, yung spear test natin or an object that can be used as a striking target. Okay? So usually sa training naman ng ating labanan is we use spear tire. Yan. Very common yan. Pero sa akin sabi ko, it's not only the spear tires ang kailangan natin diyan eh. Kahit na sabihin natin nasa bundok o nasa doon sa may palayan, 'di ba, may mga scarecrow doon. You just form it into human, then you do strikes. At least kahit paano, you have a target. Kasi hindi mo kailangan yung kasi baka sabihin, sir, paano kami dito sa bundok, walang mga sasakyan dito, walang gulong. O di pwede kayo mag-improvise o mag-innovate. Diba? Ano ka sa sagingan? Ayan. Okay? Yung saging kapag you cut already the fruits of yung saging patayuin mo siya, do the strikes. We will judge you. We will not judge what you are hitting, but we will judge your movement. Hindi yung so this time, what movements you have, the entry, exit during the fight, the strikings, yung maneuvering, yan kasama diyan. So kailangan ipakita mo. Assume that you are already in the actual sparring. Yan. So parang for 30 seconds, you do it for 30 seconds. Actually, we are just trying the 30 seconds first. Bakit? It's because ang cardio ng ating mga athlete hindi natin alam pa for now. Hindi pa natin na-assess. So that's why sabi ko, 30 seconds lang tayo. But actually, it's supposed to be 1 minute eh. Pero for a start, we do 30 seconds kasi baka hindi kayanin ng ating mga bata. Mapilit sila sa So, kailangan gradual kasi from the time that the pandemic stopped, everything. Diba? So, yung iba, nasa bahay lang or they're not physically active. Kaya nga, ngayon, meron ng bagong body ngayon, yung pandemic body. Alam niyo na kung anong pandemic body kasi puro kain lang ng kain. So, the thing is, dapat alam ng bata, i-develop, uulitin natin sila uli eh. We will tone them, especially their cardio. Kasi natin alam what happens. So, we do it 30 seconds muna. So siguro in the next events baka taasan namin yung number of minutes depende sa mangyayari during this event. So trial ito but still actual competition na. Sasabihin nila, but trial error no, it's already conceptualized. As I've said, since last year I conceptualized the format of the competition. At pinag-aralan natin, pinag-isipan natin, at tinitingnan natin yung current status ng mga bata. So kailangan fair yan. Hindi yung basta gusto ko itong competition, gawin nyo, mag-compete kayo, i-judge ko kayo. No. Kailangan pag-aralan mo rin kung ano yung current na status ng athletes. Same time, how yung ating rules will jive doon sa ano ng athletes natin. Okay? So, next natin dito, sabi dito ay simultaneous strikes lang. Ito na strikes, but with footworks. Dapat makita din yung footworks, may in out ka. Hindi pwedeng tayo ka lang doon, pumalo ka lang pala, sabi mabilis na, ano. Technique pa rin, speed technique, how you apply your technique sa speed. Okay? So, time duration is 30 seconds and we will just select the top 4. Of course, pares lang naman po yan. First, second, third, and fourth, which is the 2 bronze. Now, ano mga category natin? So far, we do it in the 13 years old below, 16, 17, and 18 years old. Kasi, pagka 10 years old, although they can entry, pero we don't want to force them to do it. Yung mga 13 kasi, they are already active before pandemic eh. Meron na yan sila. So, wala namang ano siya, para sumali. Did not stick them. Pero may mga various guidelines tayong sinusunod. Siguro yan yung mga guidelines natin. How to shoot the video, paano siya gagawin, and pagka we follow the IATF protocols. Yan. So, yun yung mga guidelines normally. Kung gusto nating sumali sa mga participants gusto sumali, you can still contact Master Joel Madrona. Siya po kasi ang aking talagang technical man when it comes to this itong competition. So, you can still contact or message me kung hindi nyo kilala si Guru Joel. Siguro, ilan na lang nakakilala sa kanya because of these competitions. Pero kung if you wish to, just message me or go directly to Joel Madrona. So, yun yung ano natin. Now, anong categories natin? Bakit siya by weight category? Pwede ko dayain. Yes, nasa yun. Pero tandaan mo that if you are heavyweight competing sa lower weight, hindi naman po pwede, di ba? Or higher weight ka kasi basically your movements will be different from them. Wow. Kaya may range yung weight para at least meron ding ano sila na yung mga 60 kilograms na magsama-sama. Ayan, kung ayaw since wala naman itong contact, so no problem naman, wala namang impact sa palo ng bata. So, the purpose really is, of course, for those, yung ating mga players ng contact, ay mabigyan din sila ng competition. In fact, sa ngayon, sabi ko, ang target ko, at mga 20 participants, sabi ko, was to try. Pero sabi niya, madami sir, sabi niya maraming ating participants, so I'm hoping na dumami ang mag-enter natin. But we're trying this. Of course, actually we will launch this actually maybe by October with backup. Okay. We will be having we are planned to have a competition maybe by October using this format. Me anyo at the same time itong fast strike. Okay? So hopefully, kung may mga questions sila, you can ask naman yung organizers. Thank you.
Si RB, meron ka ng platform ngayon ng excess energy mo. O baka you'd like to react to that. Si RB. Pwede ka na ba ka...
to join para ma-push mo ulit yung ko.
You have a venue for... sige, sir.
Ang problema lang kasi ngayon, siyempre, lalo pa ngayon magkakaroon ng yung enhanced community quarantines. But, ang maganda dito is you can perform it in a 6x6 area. Kasi that's your adjacent movements eh. Pwede mong gawin ito sa kwarto mo kung gusto mo. Kung wala kang space sa garahe or sa kalsada na hindi dinadaanan, malapit ka doon. Pwede siya kasi Ang anyo kasi you need space. 8 by 8. Ito, kahit nga 3 by 3 or 2 by 3 area na at least you can do lateral movements ng striking. Pwede. So, yun lang ang maganda dito sa fast strike. At the same time, talagang ang ating purpose really is not just only to learn the art to do this, but of course to become physically active. Kasi alam naman po natin, ito yung panlaban din natin sa pandemic, sa COVID. Kung ikaw daw ay physically active, hindi ka masyado aanuhan ng virus. In fact, that's true because it happens to me. Kasi nagkaroon ako before ng dahil nga I'll always do the jogging and nag-exercise ako. Pagdating ng hating gabi kasi wala nang masyadong sa gabi I do exercise. Kaya nung dumating sa akin, tinamaan ako noon ng virus. Wala lang, parang kunting symptoms lang. It's because I am physically active. So, yun ang maganda. Kaya gusto natin ating mga athlete din kasi ayaw natin mamatay itong Arnis sa ganito lang. Kailangan labanan natin yung ang virus na ito. Okay?
Sir, I just like to add my 1 cent. I think fast strike is a very good platform also for practice because it will also enhance your close quarter fighting ability.
Correct, sir.
Yeah. Second, it will develop your cardiovascular capacity.
Yes.
So, mabilis
exactly.
Yun mabilis.
Yes, exactly.
Tsaka, maganda yan, sir. Like when we go back to the traditional way of training, kahit yung mga matatanda, hindi naman sparring yun Kawayan yun. Tsaka yung mga rubber yung sinasabi mo, yun ang pinapraktisan, di ba?
Oo. Parang sir it's actually parallel to mostrador You do the mostration, di ba? In anyo. So, we do mostration also in competition like this. Kasi sa mostration, of course, you do the skills pattern. But this time, you do pattern in fighting. Yun naman siya. So, magkaiba siya. Yung, when mostradors do it in anyo, yung ginagawa ng, shout out ko yung Negros Mostradors. Yan. Nakikita ko ang kanilang, yan.
Welcome, Negros Mostradors.
Yan, shout out ko kasi, ayan, mga ka-friendship natin yan. In fact, my Arnis is actually, ako ay half, Negrense because my Arnis is from Negros. So, my art is Negros. Ako talaga, pag sinasabi ko, I'm a Masbateño and Negrense. Why? Because my martial arts is from Negros. So, of course, marami na akong dyan. Ibig sabihin, nag-connect na ako sa Negros because of the Arnis. So, yan. You show your skills through mostration in art. Artistic yun, art. But in fast strike, now show your mostration or your skills fighting. So, magkaiba siya. Pero, pinagsasama natin in one setup na makita natin siya. Okay?
So, by the way, sir, magpa-plug lang ako doon sa mga Negros Mostradors.
Yes.
Prepare. I'm going to feature all of you in my show.
Correct. Asamahan kita dyan, Sir Bot.
Yes, sir. It's nice to hear from you guys. So, sir, balik lang ako doon, So, paano naman natin i-judge yun? Kasi yung mga bata, mabilis yan mag-strike. Paano yan?
Yes. Ang gagawin natin simple lang, sir. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, yan ang natin. We do some rubrics for that. But this time, simple lang gagawin natin with judges. I already set up some guidelines like, as a judge, individual, okay ako. I-judge ko siya, I will watch the videos kasi po ito pre-judge So, category 10, 9, 8, and 7. Pag 10, if the movement is really for you perfect siya, he strikes different parts of the body simultaneously and do the movements of moving, yung skills, techniques na magaling, you mark it 10. Then, medyo one-sided siya. Left side lang siyang mostly, but a little bit on the right. We do give it 9. Pag sinabi natin one side, right side. Pero pag sinabi natin one area lang ang kanyang pinapalo, doon lang talaga siya nag-focus, let's give it 8. Pagka medyo mahina pa ang kanyang skills, we do 7. Now, sabihin natin, in 10 na participants. Okay? Sa 10 participants, 3 doon 10. 3 yung 9, 4 yung 8, o 3 yung 8, isa ang 7. Ang ano ko dyan is, na-group mo na yung mga 10. This time, you rank 1. Yung, halimbawa, 3 siya, you rank them. Who's the first among the 10? Yung tatlong 10, 1, 2, 3. Yung tatlong 9, 4, 5, 6. Yung 8, 7, 8, 9, tapos yan. So, with that, as an individual judge, i-judge ko siya accordingly like that. Then, at least 10 judges or 11 judges, pagsasama-samahin natin doon, ranking siya. So again, it's a ranking system and we already formulate how to do the judging. So, pagka pinagsama-sama natin yon, who's the lowest score among the players will be the champion because this is ranking. So, teachers knows how to do it. May mga teachers po tayong listeners siguro ngayon. They know what I'm saying about ranking. And bakit ranking? Because that's the only thing na makakita ka na there's no bias. There's no bias. Why? Because pagka point system kasi nakita natin minsan, may mga judges na matataas mag-score, pero panalo sa kanya yun or talo sa kanya. May judges naman na mababa mag-score, pero panalo pa rin yung isang athlete. Kaya minsan, pag nag-cross yung numbers, nagkakawawa yung talagang totoong kaya nagkakaroon ng kasi minsan yun you know how to do the point system judging. So in this manner, if we do the ranking system, the beauty is that makikita mo talaga kasi meron siyang tawag dito. Hindi mo pwedeng ang 1 ko maaring 2 mo or yung other one is 3 siya. So pagka tinotal mo siya, kung sino yung maraming 1, maaaring siyang panalo. Kung sino yung maraming 2, siyang second. Or pagka tinotal mo siya, kung sino yung pinakamababa, siyang panalo. So, in ranking, at least kahit paano, you cannot just say, okay, ito ilalagay ko sa number 1 because magaling talaga siya. Ito medyo magaling lang, number 2. Ito mahina, ilagay ko sa 10. Siguro, if you are really a good judge, hindi mo naman sasabihin na yung mahina, ilagay mo ng 1. Okay? So, mahirap yon, makikita sa iyo. Okay?
So, bali sir, we're also going to consider speed, power,
yes.
beauty, and precision.
Yes. Correct, sir. Lahat naman po yan nandun sa criteria. Same criteria as we judge with the... Ang maganda lang, sir, dito is you're not just looking at who do the first hit. But this time, you also judge their skills. How they train. Yan. So, kung sino magaling gumalaw, well, basically, that's the point. So, in fast strike, of course, maraming tanong dyan na, baka naman maging bias. So, I assure you that with the ranking system, there is no bias in it. Yeah. Because you rank the performers.
Sir, baka gusto niyo i-consider slow strike para sa age level natin.
If you do the slow strike, then that's the forms. Yeah.
The forms. Yeah.
Kasi ang force naman is combinations of fast and slow. Pero since ang preset natin dito sa first virtual it's a the traditional way, and we know it, traditional way is not actually you do who is the fastest performer. It's who among the performers do the very beautiful artistic movements. Kasi pagandahan ng ng artistic movements, hindi yung pabilisan. And of course, is it actually tawag dito? Applicable ba talaga sa real situation yan? Because that's art, that's ano supposed to be. Hindi yung paramihan lang ng ikot ng palo. Kung hindi, gaano siya ka-effective if I am actually in actual fight. And that's how our grandmasters are actually pushing to us. Sabi, nagagalit yung ating mga grandmasters because hindi na Arnis yan kasi puro paikot ng kamay. Correct. It's actually, every twirling naman is a strike, but sometimes nawawala yung art. Sabi niya, kasi may kaparehas yan. It's the same with, doing in sa banda, yung majorit, di ba? Minorit, di ba? The baton. Yes, correct, di ba? If you are good in baton, then you will be good in Arnis if you do the non-traditional way. So, kaya sila nagagalit sila. Sabi, dapat makita ko yung aking magandang forma ng espada dagan because sometimes, like kanina, I hear your commentaries about Espada de Daga. Siguro, problems of our judges not really, they don't know really what the roots of Espada de Daga. Because Espada de Daga is a Negros island, Panay Island art yan, especially in Negros. Because modernists started from Espada de Daga with the Precious family. So, ano ang kagandahan nun dalawa? Dapat give justice to the daga. Ano ba ang daga? Eh kung you just show it in front of you without reaching, that's not Espada de Daga. That's only as I believe ang Espada de Daga dapat nakikita mo extended ng arms and ng body, yung talagang reaching ng body. Yun yung real score sa daga because maliit siya. Sabi ko, give justice to daga eh. So when you reach the daga, dapat extended talaga siya, mahaba siya. Diba? Kung makikita lang siguro, mahaba talaga siya. Hindi yung ganito lang. Dapat nakaganon siya eh. Dapat yung body mo, nakikita, nagtitwist. Dapat doon natin i-judge ang Espada de Daga. But somehow, it's already, kasi hindi naman nila talaga na yung judging. So siguro little by little, magbabago natin yan. Giving justice to what the weapon they are using. Like, double sticks, dapat left and right. You see some double sticks performers now, you just do it pag right-handed, right hand lang. No. It should be, dominant hand. No, dapat, because you do the double sticks, you have to do it left and right. So, you have to practice na there is no dominant hand. It should be always both. That's why when I judge double sticks, I usually do looking at really both hands are working. Because if you want a dominant hand, just join the solo baston. That's it.
Yeah.
Diba? Yun yung ano natin. But this time, with this kasi solo baston ito, may kita natin. I mean, sa fast strike, we do it solo. So, we use the dominant hand. Okay?
Sir, GM Pao, can you please give us maybe a clip so that we can inspire people to see what fight strike is?
I'm waiting for the clips.
Yeah.
GM Bot, sa ranking kasi in modern Arnis, we are very conservative with the ranks. That's why I don't want to be called GM because I'm not GM. Sorry, but we are very conservative with the ranks. That's why in modern Arnis, if you are Grandmaster, you're in that level. So since there is a lot of Grandmasters, I'm still young. I'm not into talaga. At least I think this is the best way. Before we wait for the video, magagalit po kasi ang aking mga Grandmaster kapag may tumatawag sa aking Grandmasters. It's because we play conservative on that. Alam niyo naman ngayon, maraming mga senior and marami ngayong calling kasi alam mo yung master, ewan ko nangyari sa ranking ngayon natin sa Pilipinas, but this time kaya tinatagalog ko lang, no, pero kami dito we remain conservative when it comes to giving ranks and titles. That's why okay lang sa akin, Doc Pao.
Doc Pao.
Yeah.
Actually, Doc, yung kasi you have to give credit to the old masters because they worked hard for it.
Correct.
They worked hard to get that rank.
Yes.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yes. Okay, ayan, pinakita na.
Okay, so what we're showing you here is how fast strike should be done.
Yes. Actually, ganyan siya. So, with this, ito naman is a knife strike. So, sabi ko kanina, we're talking of different targets. Okay? So, since ang ginagawa ni RB is, actually it's a knife drills, pero what we're trying to show here is target niya. Okay? Yung target. Paano niya ginagawa? At paano gagawin niya? In a very maliit lang kasing space, kaya nagdaga na lang siya. So, yun yung natin doon. So, but of course, in the first strike, we do the the Arnis itself, the 2018 to 30, yung solo baston talagang gagamitin natin. Which was shown.
RB here is striking a dummy, right?
Yeah, correct. So, what trying to emphasize that is, here is, of course, ang physical movement, hindi mo kailangan ng malawak na gym, hindi mo kailangan ng kahit sa maliit na lugar like that, dito sa amin, maliit lang naman lugar namin. So we do it. Now here, medyo mas malawak ang lugar ng aming kasamahan sa San Juan, Limati San Juan. At least thank you, Guru Manuel and Che, for showing us this video. Ayan. These are training supposed to be yan. Kung yan, titingnan natin. She's actually doing how fast track. Yan, ito pala.
Here,
Nakita natin, di ba? Very light lang siya. Ayan. So, these are movements na kahit pa paano, ginagawa pa rin natin ang ating trainings ito sa loob ng bahay, like this. At least I have that dummy. And she is using a padded sticks para hindi naman masira yung aking dummy. So, yan. That's how we will do the judge. Hindi yung dummy kung hindi yung performer itself.
Yeah. Very rapid, very swift movements.
Yes.
Powerful movements. So here they can use dummies, they can use exteriors,
Yes,
they can use even trees or even use banana trunks if they want.
Yes. As long as hindi na to, wag lang yung live banana na kailangan pang bumunga. Dapat yung hala na. Kasi magagalit sa atin yung tao niyan because we are actually wasting. So, what we're trying to emphasize here is, of course, you can do your Arnis practice at home, in any place, in whatever damage you want to, yeah, in any form. Kaya, ang promote talaga natin dito is maging physically active tayo because that's the only way we can fight or we can survive with this virus.
Yes, sir.
Yan yung ating consideration of having this fast strike.
Yes, sir. RB, any thoughts on fast strike? Kasi RB, ito yung mga natin, yung mga future Arnisadors. Sige, RB. Take it away.
May gusto lang po kung malaman po, no, Doc Pao, about sa fast strike, no? What is your main goal back to training?
Again, sinabi ko kanina, it's about giving also an opportunity sa ating mga athletes who are oriented in labanan na siyempre not all athletes are very much willing to do the anyo, although as a basic form of their practice they do anyo, pero hindi talaga sila nag-focus doon, but focus sila sa kanilang labanan. So itong fast strike is now for them, and of course para naman sa mga players na magkapag din sila, tawag dito, maging physically active sila, na hindi sila maboryong lang sa bahay. So mentally and physically they are being, active. Of course, medyo less lang sa social kasi walang social tayo. But of course, the development of the muscles, physically, of course, mentally, and of course, yung social nga lang sabi ko, among the developments of physical body ang ating nawawala. Pero since may social media naman, then that's the time for you to do some socialization. So, ito lang nawawala doon sa natin. Total development of an individual lang, not all an individual.
Holistic.
Yes, holistic development. Actually, sa ngayong pandemic, mas holistic, ang mas maraming focus, ang development ngayon more on social kasi social media, di ba? So this time, that physically, mentally, and social, emotionally, of course, emotions can be developed here. Kasi sometimes, ang social media, dalawang maaring emotional low ka doon or higher, depende sa kausap mo. So you do socials and emotions, sometimes emotions make you down, sometimes emotions will goes you up. But if you are physically active, nababalance mo yung emotion mo. Because may napaglalabasan ka yan, katulad yan, pumalo lang ginawa, pumalo ka. Of course, with the exert effort that you have, so nawawala yung inyong, okay?
Yeah. So, any final thoughts, Paulo? Yeah, before we
Okay.
say goodbye, any final thoughts about what we've gone through today?
Okay, so again, thank you very much, GM Boss and RB, for this discussion. I just want to invite our viewers to watch again, of course, this our live streaming. But our forthcoming fast strike event, ayan. So alam ko ang deadline ng submission ng entry is tomorrow, as we have discussed last week. So you can still do your strikes. You can still join para at least mas ano natin. Siguro ang ano ko lang, connect with our tawag nito, organizer, para mas ma-orient tayo. But of course, if you have some questions, just message us para at least natin. So again, there's, sabi nga nila, the only way we can fight this COVID is of course the vaccine. But another thing is, kung hindi pa tayo nababaksinan, do your physical activities, physical moves, especially our disorders. Do your activities, wag niyong itigil, because sometimes titigas yung ating mga nawawala sa atin yung movements natin, nag-iiba. It's because dinadagdagan pa natin ng maraming kinakain natin. So sometimes kailangan natin i-balance yung ating physical body, especially sa Arnis adores. We still have hope for the next 2 years siguro, maging maayos na itong sitwasyon natin at makapag-umpisa ulit tayo ng mga virtual competitions. At least kahit pa paano, konti na lang i-recover natin. Okay, so with that, thank you very much po sa lahat, sa ating mga sponsors, and of course sa mga listeners natin, and of course ang aking Northern Luzon, because I am the Vice President of PECA for Northern Luzon. We are actively doing some programs to continuously involve our athletes. Yan po kasi ang gusto ng ating buting senator, si Senator Juan Mary Subiri, ang ating presidente sa PECAP, na kung sa ngayon, since we cannot do it face-to-face, we do it online and any other way na pwede natin gawin. So, kasi very active po ang ating presidente sa lahat. Gustong-gusto niya na talagang ma-develop yung Arnis, and we're looking forward with the leadership of Senator Juan Miguel Subiri, yung ating Arnis ay talaga makilala na siya, magkaroon ng Asian competition, hindi lang Southeast Asian, kundi Asian competition, with the leadership of PECAP today. So thank you very much at mabuhay po kayo.
Buhay din sa Tukay, Doc Paulo. RB, so what can you say about our program for today? Very nice, very lively program.
Yes. So for kapwa Arnis adore, I would like to encourage you na sumali tayo dito sa Fast Strike, kauna-unang Fast Strike virtual competition, kasi since marami sa atin na nahihilig talaga sa sa sparring, ganun. This is the time. This is the time na mabuhay muli yung ating yung ating mga dugo.
Sariling atin.
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, we would just like to, again, to encapsulate what we had today. So we had two, actually, RB, we had introduced 2 events. One is Anyo, and one is Fast Strike. Now, this is a very good platform to introduce these 2 activities in the field of Arnis. Who knows, one day, with the guidance of Doc Pao, we will have more activities in Arnis. Doc Pao, you have to give credit to you, because you've done a lot to Arnis. You've done a lot.
Thank you, GM Bot. Thank you. Because that's our passion. Yeah. That's our fashion, and of course, what our Grandmaster and Precious give to us. Sabi nga niya, kasi ako po ang presidente ng International Modernist Federation, so I have the task to do everything na ma-promote yung ating Arnis. And of course, as board directors ng PECAP, so kasama po yan sa ating tinitingnan. Thank you.
Our heartfelt thanks, Doc Motita, our heartfelt thanks. So, there you have it, folks. Today, we had our Anyo, we had our Fast Strike, and of course, we had an exhibition of our top 8 Anyo contestants. I hope you were inspired by their performances, and of course, I hope you will be inspired to join Anyo and Fast Strike. Now, again, we would like to thank our sponsors, GCash, Sea Oil, and Commando Handicrafts for making this live streaming program possible. Until our next episode again, thank you very much. We'll be seeing you, and we will have more of Arnis in our live streaming. More techniques, more activities, more events. Until then, goodbye. This is your host, Bobot, and RB Motita saying, mag-arnis tayo. Mag-arnis tayo palagi. Bye-bye.